Hey, this is Sean over at LeadDragon, and on this video I'm going to show you how the proper way to do a mass text if you need. We don't encourage mass text a lot, so be sparing with it. But if you have anywhere over 250 texts that you need to send out at one time, I'm going to show you the process to do it to have the best chance of deliverability within just a few hours. Okay, so I'm in a demo account, so disregard any names in here, but let's assume that there's 5,000 or more contacts in here. Okay, we're going to simply click all, and then we're going to go to the send SMS section, and we're going to proceed. Okay, like I said, we're pretending that we've got thousands in here. Okay, that we're going to send a text to. You can kind of do this two ways. You can type out a text, or you can do SMS template. If you've already got a template set up, maybe that's already got a message that you want to send out, you can use that, or you can simply put whatever you want to in here, depending on what information you want people to know. Now, one thing I don't want you to do, you do not want to send all at once, especially if you've got over 250 that you're sending out. So 250 or more, I want you to do what I'm about to show you. Okay, so you're simply going to put send in drip mode. And it's always going to ask you to put an action in there, and I always put the day's date, whatever it is. So as recording this, it's April the 13th, and I want to start it let's do it this morning at 9 a.m. Whoops, I'm sorry, 9 a.m. Okay. Now, here's the important part. So you got it, send in drip mode, put the today's date, whatever date you're doing that. It's an internal number anyway, that for your reference. Start it, from 15 minutes after you put this in. Here's the important part. Batch quantity. I want you to put 250 in the batch quantity. Okay. And then we're going to repeat that batch quantity every 1 minute. Okay. This is important that you do this for deliverability, because imagine a keyhole. Imagine you taking a couch and trying to stuff it through a keyhole at one time. It's hard to do. It's called a queue. The keyhole is the queue. You don't want to put hundreds, even thousands, especially into one queue to try to force it through, do that text. So we've talked to Twilio company, the third-party company, and they said this is the best strategy, is to do the 250 batch every minute. That way, even if you've got 10,000 contacts, do the math, within an hour's time, it's going to pop out and get out there. So doing it this way is going to help reduce the time that all of them get out down to just an hour or two if you do this the right way. And always down here, depending on if you're doing it on drip mode and you're trying to do it that day, I wouldn't worry about the send on. Just make sure 250 quantity, repeat after 1 minute, okay? And then you would simply hit send SMS. I'm not going to do it here because this is a demo, but this is pretty simple, guys. 250 on drip mode, 1 minute, okay? This is the way to do it. Now, I'm going to show you this as well, and think accordingly to your cost as well. Let me go down in here to an area where you can go look. You can always go down into your company billing and go down to see details. I'm going to give an example. You can always see the cost of everything that ever went out. Some accounts we've got just hundreds of thousands of where they've texted over the past year. But let me just give you an example. Let's go down here to one of these. This is probably a text. Here we go. So this was a random one from probably about 6 months ago. Yeah, not even 6 months ago. It was a text, okay? And it shows the charge. It was just less than like 5 cents. So, and that's probably up to about 960 characters. So very minimal. And this was something to, create sales. So you can always go down into your details and always look back at any of your costs. But guys, I hope that helps. Like I said, use the SMS text blast, very minimal, because the more you use it like that, the more opt-outs you're going to get. When people type back the word stop, you're not going to be able to send to them again. Okay, so use it sparingly, but good luck, and I hope this helps. Have a good one.